Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. What I'm going to be discussing today is a singer. I very often listen to, or actually watch YouTube on the computer, and I look at a lot of episodes of To Tell the Truth, and this past Saturday I made a discovery. I was looking at an episode where they had three women. One was the singer Buffy Sainte Marie, and here's a picture of her. I don't know if it's a more recent picture, but she is 75 years old now, and she lives in Hawaii. I wanted to show some footage of her on To Tell the Truth. That's where I saw her, where she's actually playing the mouth bow, which she was popular for singing. She's a folk singer, and I think later got into rock singing. But here's the clip.
There's 3 voting for number 1 and 1 voting for number 3, War Bonnet and all. Let's find out now which of these 3 young ladies in truth is Buffy Sainte Marie. Will the real Buffy Sainte Marie please stand up? I'm sure, Buffy, that most of us, at least I can speak for myself, that have never heard a mouth bow. Would you give us an idea what one sounds like?
We say it is a primitive instrument found all over the world and among Indian tribes. We play it by using a plastic pick on a steel string now, although fiber strings used to be used, by bending the bow and by changing the cavity of your mouth to get a sound like this. I got a gal at the head of the creek and I'm going up to see her about 2 times a week. Kiss her in the mouth, sweet as any wine, wrap herself around me like a sweet state of wine.
A little bit of footage of her when she was on To Tell the Truth in 1966, and also got some audio footage of her singing song No No Kesha Gesha. Here it is. It's a little sample of that song that she was singing. I was drawn to her powerful voice. It sounded like she started out with folk, and what she's doing now seems to be more rock. This was from a concert in 2009 that she was in. So she was, I guess, about 68 years old when she did that concert. It's incredible. But little information I got off the internet on her, little background. I'm going to summarize some background information on her. Be reading some things. She was born February 20th, 1941. Native Canadian, singer, songwriter, musician, composer, visual artist, educator, pacifist, and social activist. Throughout her career in all these areas, her work is focused on issues of indigenous peoples of the Americas. Her singing and writing repertoire also includes subjects of love, war, religion, and mysticism. She was born in Saskatchewan, Canada, part of the Plains Cree First Nation Indian tribe. Later adopted, grew up in Massachusetts. She attended the University of Massachusetts, earning degrees in teaching and Oriental philosophy. Graduating in the top 10 in her class, she went on to earn a PhD in fine arts from the University of Massachusetts. 1968, she married surfing teacher Dwayne Bugbee of Hawaii. They divorced in 1971. She married Sheldon Wolfchild from Minnesota in 1975. They have a son, Cody, Star Blanket Wolfchild. The union also ended in divorce. She married a co-writer for Up Where We Belong, Jack Nitschke, on March 19, 1982. He died of a heart attack on August 25, 2000. She currently lives in Hawaii. She played the piano and guitar, self-taught in her childhood and teen years. In college, some of the songs, Ananias, the Indian Lament, Now the Buffalo is Gone, and Mayo Sto Hoon in Hindi were already in her repertoire. Late 1975, she received a phone call from Sesame Street producer Dulcie Singer to appear on the show for a one-shot guest appearance. She told the singer she had no interest in doing a children's TV show, but reconsidered after asking, "Have you done any Native American programming?" According to Sainte Marie, Singer wanted her to count and recite the alphabet, but Buffy wanted to teach the show's young viewers that Indians still exist. She regularly appeared on Sesame Street over a 5-year period from 76 to 81, along with her first son, Dakota Star Blanket Wolfchild. Sesame Street even aired a week of shows from her home in Hawaii in January 1978. Kind of interesting. Never knew that. Of course, that time, 1970s. I was in late 70s. I was in high school, so I mean, I was past watching Sesame Street, so I wouldn't have really known that. I may look around on YouTube and see if I can find some footage of her on Sesame Street. Kind of interesting to see what she did. 2015, she released the album Power in the Blood on True North Records. She had a television appearance on May 22nd, 2015 with Democracy Now! To discuss the record and her musical and activist career. September 21st, 2015, Power in the Blood was named the winner of the 2015 Polaris Music Prize. Also in 2015, A Tribe Called Red released an electronic remix of Sainte Marie's song Working for the Government. She claimed she was blacklisted in an interview in 2008 at the National Museum of the American Indian. She was blacklisted by American radio stations, and that she, along with Native Americans and other Native people in the Red Power movements, were put out of business in the 1970s. That might be part of the reason I don't ever remember anything about her. That some of these more recent songs I may have heard on the radio somewhere, but I'm surprised I didn't know about her, because she's got an amazing singing voice, and I was, like I said, I was drawn to that powerful voice, and I thought I'd go ahead and do a show on her. I very much have enjoyed watching the various videos she did. What I saw basically was To Tell the Truth, and then I saw some videos of her on she was on some country shows and singing folk music, playing that mouth bow, and one show she was on was Johnny Cash. She was singing with Johnny Cash, and then later on I see a video of her singing that song I was featuring the audio on, and wow, that was an incredible voice. And just thought I'd go ahead and discuss her, and sorry I didn't know about her sooner, but I'm glad I've discovered her. As always, thanks for watching.